All right, friends, I am going to, well, I guess, turn in that one quest, but big plans today. It's going to be the Sword Master. Hell yeah. What was I even doing with my life? I have a decent amount of space for things. That's cool. I think we're good enough. I'm probably a pinnacle, right? I am a pinnacle. Well, that's super dumb. I guess we'll just head across, because why the heck not, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's poop out my bike and we'll roll. Perfection. Okay. We're gonna mostly stick to the edge of the cliff wall, and the reason being is there's a lot of quicksand here. Although I don't think worms can go around here. I might check out these intelligence things. No, never mind. It's up on the cliff. My water situation is looking grim too. Why? Did I accidentally? No, I did not. Okay. I think we're good for a short trip either way. We'll have to head back. I need to get one of those dew scythes. I'm pretty sure I've got the research for it. Yeah, so we'll have to make one of these. Which probably means I should get some stuff. Some of that flower sand. I don't actually have a compactor for that, but I don't need a ton of it, so maybe I don't care that much. Just go zooming. I could also, I guess, maybe once we get there, do a little survey action. See what we can get into. I definitely have enough probes. Yeah, with that in mind, let's do that. Flower sand is kind of in the more open parts of the desert, so I don't expect to get more out here. What is that? Is that a scavenger tent? Yes. Okay, how stupidly high do I have to be for this probing? 129. That's not the worst. I might be able to get away with it heading up there. I think my suspensor is going to blow up, right? Because I don't have enough steel to fix it. Sit tight for a minute. What's up with the big shield thing? $90 more meters to go. Should be able to hang out in this cubby hole for a minute. Yep. 69 meters, nice. Keep on cruising. Thanks, game. That made a lot of sense. 48 meters, so I gotta do this, what, 3 or 4 more times? Forcing me to climb high places is not the worst. Might be good enough. It is. Sit tight, see what happens. I'm scanning this place so hard. Wait, does it not finish? Okay. I was just about to say, what the hell? Alright, we have brushed away the sand for a moment. Man, that's a lot of places to explore. Coriolis storm has reset the map. What does that even mean? Neat. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into here. Who's this practicing out here all alone? Don't think I care about the blades, but I do care about their blood. Slaver camp? They're just giant dicks all together here.
Sound should be better. Video should be better.
I don't know if the dagger is better. Kind of like the aesthetic of the sword though, you know? These guys are going to be very unfriendly. But, fortunately, it looks like they are happy to play with themselves for a little bit. While that happens, I'm just going to run in here, steal this, and move on with my life. Oh, I might actually steal more than just that, too. Let's grab this and this. And then, and the Servox might be useful, but we have a whole bunch. Don't feel like carrying around 10 million of them at the moment. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get my vehicle back out and keep going towards the Swordsmaster stuff. I wonder what it costs to reset a skill tree. Probably going to want to do something like that. I should also see how much Bullblade is dismantled from the other base. For now, I don't think I need to worry about much. The worms can't get back here. I guess I didn't know exactly where this guy was. All right, let's wrap around. An actual settlement, maybe? I'm not lost. I am the desert mosquito. Mosquito dib. I'm just giving you more time to play Marvel Rivals, man. Become the best Ultron you can. Find a way into some wreck. Where the hell is this? Wait, this is a purple one? Is this a trial? It is! It's a pilgrimage site. Jesus. That emote is amazing. It's like the stuff of nightmares. Oh, let us go huff some spice, yo. Oh, I can't.
The Sardaukar destruction extends even to these small shrines. I cannot decipher their purpose, but the altar seems to have contained a quantity of spice. And the murals. Such beauty to be destroyed by the cut of a lasgun or blade. All I could decipher from here is another step on the journey of the Zensuni wanderers. Thurgrod. Perhaps there's some link between the Zensuni and the Fremen.
Guess it's gotta be like over here somewhere. Whatever. Cringing. Okay, I'll have the ultimate cringe day where I drop into League of Legends for the first time. And not only will there be the cringe factor of me playing League, there'll also be the omega cringe factor of me having literally no idea what I'm doing. You won't be there for that. You'll just read the title and you'll be like, what the actual hell? Are you telling me you have standards? You'll be blocking me? That makes me a sad panda. I would have thought that my force of personality, my unbelievable sex appeal would have been enough. Let's just go back this way. Care factor not found. I look forward to being able to fly. This driving nonsense is, well, nonsense. Alright. I definitely need to get my hands on more water. I've got some blood. I'm gonna head back to the other base and see what Bloodblade's done. I'm sure it's organized in an awful way. Ultron could fly and just straight up hover the entire time. Does Magneto do the same? Slow fall. Light is definitely one of those ever-present fantasies. What? I didn't want to travel the world map. I just want to, like, go over here. Was a Vanguard a tank? Or is it like a DPS? I'm gonna try to find a way up here, maybe. I guess I can just get off my bike and move it myself. Actually, I guess I should get some granite while I'm here. If I can see any along the way. Looks like there was some back there. Keep my eyeballs open. I take it supports are the least popular archetype. Everybody wants to do the pew pews. What is this trash? There you go. Enjoy your two head. I'm going back to the beginnings of Twitch. From the before times. The oldest of old memes. To be honest, I don't know the exact roots of it either. These guys are pretty rude. It was a whole like 4-head, 3-head, 2-head thing. Too big brain for me. Don't read chat and drive. Marvel's Rival? Is that like the Wish.com version of Marvel Rivals? You just want to watch me suffer. Lobby the haters strikes again. Unbelievable levels of hatred. Alright, we're gonna make a dew slicer. Gotta process some blood. It's more like a las gun. See what garbage, whoops. Blowblade is cooked up out here. It's not just a cube anymore, so I guess there's that. I went pretty high end on the vampire. Yeah, I'll just take all the water, because why not? Medium ore refinery. Yes, this is part of what I wanted while I was here, I think. All right, so I got a bunch of junk. Let's go and put it away. As usual. Mr. Toxic Edge, thank you for throwing money at me. Are you out in the middle of nowhere right now? You know what? That is... doesn't make any sense, but that's just... this is okay. Don't worry about it too much. I don't need these darts. There's dart storage somewhere. Flame Bloodblade? Yeah. We've already established he can't organize anything. Costs like 10 million games. It's always just been total garbage. But that's okay. I imagine he lives this way too. Alright, at least my stuff won't explode anytime soon. Why do I have a buggy PSU on me? I don't. Yes, I do. Why is this a thing? It's a Mark IV, though. I mean, it's not the worst thing. All right, I wanna do slicer thingy. And then hopefully all my blood will be processed and I can get enough stuff to wander away. I need more silicone blocks. That is a chemical thing, I think. Yeah, flower sand. Boo! Is there flower sand around here? I don't think so. I could head back here and maybe I can just straight up buy one rather than having to worry about this crap. All right. Fortunately, if Toxic comes back here, he'll have lots of water waiting for him. Hey, Sunshine. Are you having a glorping good time today? You can glorp if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Okay. Hell yeah. Perfect. How many times have you been arrested in the last week? You got patched in the MC. You're an official criminal. Two major crimes and shot the police down. You saved everyone. Hero of the day. Perfect. Did they buy you new tattoos as a reward? MVP. Living the dream. Well, everyone knew you were special, and now it's just official. It was all that mackerel-fueled lifting. Do a barrel roll. Alright, am I gonna get lucky and this guy's gonna sell me what I want?
You have returned, Off-Welder. Still alive, are you?
Sometimes you just need a bunch of fish to get you in the gym. This guy does not sell what I want. I'm gonna have to actually go out and harvest friggin' flower sand myself. Boo. Never get into League? I don't know, the more you guys tell me never to do it, the more I want to do it. I want to see if I can really tank my viewer base super quickly. Maybe team fight tactics. Just do like League of Legends light. You're an X-Lol player? That explains all the hate. Just boiling within you. The trash talk. You need a new outlet. It all makes sense. Have I tried Teamfight Tactics? No. Most games are more fun with other people. Most of them. Until you go into your base and you see what Bloodblade's done to your storage situation. And then you question your life decisions, your relationships. Wait, why am I going into some pit? I feel like this is the exact opposite of what I should be doing. Oh, maybe it's fine. Ugh. Need some flower sand. Okay, I could head across here and survey the area and then go from there. Yummy Yumi? I don't know. Doesn't mean anything to me. I'm gonna get up 103 meters. That's not awful, I guess. Look up Yumi. Yumi is not yummy. What the? A magical cat from Bandle City. A magical cat from Bandle City. Yumi was once the familiar of a Yordle enchantress Nora. When her master mysteriously disappeared, Yumi became the keeper of Nora's sentient book of thresholds, traveling through portals in its pages to search for her. Yearning for affection, Yumi seeks friendly companions to partner with on her journey, protecting them with luminous shields and fierce resolve. While Book strives to keep her on task, Yumi is often drawn to worldly comforts such as naps and fish. In the end, however, she always returns to her quest to find her friend. I should have known. Man, this climbing is El Janko. Sounds on brand. Pretty sure Sunshine is easily distracted by naps and other hedonistic pursuits. Oh yeah, for those who don't remember, it is Father's Day this weekend. Woo! So if you're on okay terms with your dad, consider thinking about that one. What else we got? Badge. Bad times. Badge times 2. Okay, well, that was my attempt at helping people out with remembering stuff, but now it's just a sea of depression. Hello, Hydron. Why do I even try? It's just disaster. here I am climbing a wall. Oh, apparently 8 became 24 very quickly. Alright, I just need to find like a tiny ledge to stand on. It doesn't even need to be anything that makes any sense. We're just gonna find something. Ah! You know what? This seems legitimate. Nope, that's not a good enough ledge. This might actually be, ah, there we go. Okay, perfect. No, no. Why, game? Okay. There, I fired the probe into the air through the solid rock. Best day ever. And then we'll just sit here. And, masticate for a little bit. Bam! Survey reported. Look at all this new information that is not unveiling itself. Why is it just covered in sand still? Does it get obfuscated again just cuz? Huh, interesting. I would guess the Coriolis stone or storm just creates a new sand thing. Alright, that's kind of neat, I guess. You get a constantly regenerating map? I feel like this is lies. Yeah, okay. It is probably lies. Or that's in a literal sandstorm. Might be the case. Yeah. Never mind. I just got debated by weather. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is quicksand and it's not flower sand. Yeah, it looks like quicksand to me. Unfortunately, quicksand is 100% worm territory, so you kind of have to be mindful. And unlike regular deaths, worm deaths result in you losing all of your stuff. Fortunately, that was kind of reasonable clear sailing. Gap is pretty intense. I'm gonna grab more granite because we're probably gonna need a bunch for the base building anyway. So I may as well. I guess iron is going to be the other adventure. And I'm pretty sure that's a chunk of iron there, so we'll take a look, see. It is! Living the dream. Didn't even have to take it out for dinner. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that might be what I need for later. Let's do a few things. First of all, we're gonna slice up this granite. If I had a dew hook thing or whatever, I would harvest that. I don't. What I am interested in is seeing if I can find some flower sand. Don't think that's flower sand. I think it's get F'd in the A sand. My big worm. In fact, there he goes. Which direction is he going? Left? Man, he's got the zoomies. Just gonna kind of go from rock to rock here for a little bit. Wait, that's flower sand, isn't it? Should be getting misled. Yeah, I am. Look both ways before you cross the street. This was farther away than I expected. I don't think so, Wabu. I've never heard of it called that. But I guess these days, maybe. I can probably afford zipping across here. Oh, it's a PvP zone. Great. Holy crap. That was a jump and a half. Maybe. But at least you tried. All right. Maybe we can leave it here.
There's someone.
Very suspicious. Some old Atreides warship, I guess. Let's just back outside. Hmm. Okay. I guess we need to go deeper. No, get it. What am I looking for in here?
Eighth day in a row of desanding the engine core. Unsure how the sand even gets in. Had Higgs borrow some extra hands to help look for leaks and tears in the hull. Nothing. Starting to imagine the Hawks flipped someone just to have them sprinkle a fistful of dust in the gears. It's everywhere. In our bunks, in our chow. Our ships just aren't built to go up against these tiny grains of sand. You could park this ship in Lake Argent for a week and not a drop of water would get in. But the sand eroded into specks. Specks that sneak through every last little crevice. Specks of daily maintenance. Guess what thrilling obstacle we'll be tackling tomorrow? Did you guess sand?
Hmm. Okay. Where's the ID? This is where I spent 50 years running around in circles. Also, the ship is strangely laggy. No, I was already up on this side. Where is the ID? Should be green. I thought I was hearing footsteps, but it's just the beat of the music. Alright, where the actual heck? Man. What is this? It's probably gonna be hidden away in some corner somewhere. Guess it could be a pseudo jumping thing. Can't imagine this is right, but we'll do it anyway. Well, I thought this might be cool, but not sure. I don't think it's anything. $6 million people where you live? It's a tiny country. I guess there's a lot of people for the tiny space. Alright, what have I missed, chat? What have I missed? Oh, you can cut the door. That's bigger than this city. Which means there's another door on this side here. Victory! There's so few people in Canada. Whoa. For the amount of space we have, it's wild. My backpack is full. That's okay. We can get rid of some of this crap. Yeah, almost nobody. I've searched the wreck. I think Canada's biggest problem is its weather, really. It's like super hot in the summer, very humid, and then super cold in the winter. Why is the game so chonky right now? This whole area is strangely mangly. I wonder if it's actually lag. It is day one for this game. Yeah, and there's like nobody. Oh, I mean, you saw my in real life stream, right? All these super huge roads. Nobody around. more rabbits and cats and stuff. Did I not search the place already? Yeah, enter Imperial testing zone number 76. Where? Number 2? What if I like untrack it and then track it? Yeah, there we go. It was the stunt man. The real magic in that stream, though, is in the software. Not a lot to do with anything else, because the image stabilization is a big deal. Unless you've got a GoPro or something that's kind of doing it already. But I was just using my phone. Where the heck is Imperial testing station number 76? Where? Maybe it's just a place I haven't found yet. Aha! I have to go back the way I came. Yeah, for those kinds of streams, for sure. But you could just hyper complicate your life like I did. Oh, I'm fully loaded. Too much weight. I can get granite elsewhere. No, they're definitely not. And I wasn't about to buy a camera just for image stabilization. Hello, worm friend. Worm man, come together with your hands. Eat me. Ow! What the? Seriously. Bruh. Oh, somebody's becoming my juice leader. Delicious. Yeah, I was using my GPU to process the image before streaming it. Very exciting. I guess I should head back to the base and drop off this crap. Yeah, so what I was doing was I was broadcasting my actually unicasting my stream to an RTMP ingest server on my streaming PC. My streaming PC would then process the image to make it less crap. And then OBS would, you know, send it out into the wild. And that was how I got something reasonable. With nothing but a pixel. Now my phone turning off today was a little disconcerting. Dude, where did I even put my phone? Must have left it downstairs. I need to get another drink soon anyway. Because I'm out of fluid. Much like in Dune, that's not good. I mean, if you're gonna do something like that, you should probably invest in a GoPro. Actually, if you're just biking around the city, whatever. Hopefully your mobile internet's better than mine. I wonder if there is a phone that can do the image stuff. Must be nice. The internet here is questionable. It's funny how many black holes I wandered into. Bermuda Triangle everywhere. Well, stuff's about to break. One step closer to the edge. Keep depositing my spice food. Ugh. Why? I guess I gotta make more storage. Oh, I actually only have tiny ones? Interesting. Yeah, if I was gonna do like a full-time I'm outdoors streaming sort of thing, I'd get the mobile Starlink, I guess. It kind of makes the most sense. Let's do that. And then can I stack these things? Not enough support. Wait, that isn't my sword, is it? No. I thought not. There should be a recycler here somewhere. Yeah, more materials for Bloodblade. And I'll be right back. All right, sorry for the wait. Let's get back out there. We've got an intelligence station to raid. Got my sword master ability. And apparently we need a lot more water here. Which means more blood for the blood gods. Actually, if that's the case, Axing's toxicity is so high right now. Oh my god. This is like the one time I want more blood bags, and there aren't more blood bags here. So I should make one of these. Professional taxing. Okay. I've got a whole bunch of blood bags. We're ready to play vampire. Gotta give them a chance, man. Teddy, good day, sir. Oh, I'm low fuel. What the? Oh yeah, I need to repair this stupid thing too, don't I? Ugh. Savagery, man. Do I seriously not have any fuel? I do. No fuel in my ass. It's literally full. Okay. I kind of want a piece of cheese for some reason. I have no idea why. Alright. Zoom, 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 and zoom in. Oh. What is a flower sand marker anyway? It's quicksand, great. These are drum sand, I guess. Just getting lucky with those taps. Take this road and have it be fine. Yeah, that's okay. There was another game that really relied on that. It was like Rift, I guess, where the bard would basically do combo points. Are you ready for the Nerf bat? Just gaming the numbers. Going down in the hole. Oh, nice. This place must be smelly.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Rymar III.
There's somebody here.
Assigned the task of exploring of numerous commercially important botanical species from across
Yeah.
on a round.
Shield is meaningless.
This planet is a far cry from Ecaz. Do they really expect to grow fogwood, alaka, or sapo root here?
All the blood in the
We
universe.
might have more
Right,
success
more
with
of
some of the species native to Giddy Prime. Anything that can survive that hellish environment might have a chance on.
Yeah, nobody knows what they're talking about on games. Yeah, it feels good.
Who's there?
AI is pretty funny in this game. Sucking out the goo. Wait, what is this? It's like a block? Yeah, okay. I'll take an ingot. Complex machinery is good too. He's the creator of Meow Mix. I don't want to go back up.
The Huff-Huff vines are progressing well, and we can look forward to a good harvest of both Huff-Huff oil and Crimscale fiber. With careful cultivation,
Huff-Huff.
our yields should easily meet our requirements. But I will remind you once more of our bargain. I teach your slavers to make Crimscale bindings, and in exchange, I gain the right to sell the oil to the lens makers.
That song is still living rent free in my head despite not having a cat and it being years since I've seen a commercial. I have no idea where the ID card is. Story of my life.
Who's that? Shields up.
Lol. What if they really, really want it though? I don't even know what a good cat food is. The Singing Frog and Looney Tunes. I have no idea. what that is. Cardboard is more nutritious? Cardboard could be pretty tasty, I guess. I need more stamina. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my action. Oh, is that one? Yeah, okay. So it's in my brain there somewhere, but I don't know why. It's never the useful stuff that gets stuck in there. It's just nonsense. Oh, it's the thing. I mean, I can't think of where else I would have heard it from, though. So I guess it makes sense. Ah, it's purple, not blue. God damn it. Ah, Wabu's just thinking of ragdolling. Or at least that's my guess. Yeah, I imagine. That label was probably way behind for my time.
Coming for you, scum.
guys are pretty rude. Dancing gal.
Shield on. Eyes on target.
Vampire. Alright, leaf dispenser. Extended hiding distance and jumping. Okay. Guess we should see what this does. Yeah. It's like, what's the point?
A forceful blow from an ink-fine lash marks the target with a permanent beet-colored scar. But that's just the start of it.
See, this is the joy of Twitch streams. You get to learn new
Notice
things.
the intense pain, which can linger on for many years or even decades. That's what makes the ink-fine lash so feared. The presence of an ink-fine lash should be enough to break even the most stubborn captive. Too many strokes will leave a victim crippled by pain and of little value in the slave markets.
You're a bantard and of many talents. You saw American Pie, right? That's why you went to band camp, and then you discovered that it wasn't as interesting as you thought it would be. Full-blown marching band. Just imagine this 6'10" behemoth in the back, the biggest French horn ever. You've never seen the movie? You're not missing out on much. Tuba! This all makes sense.
Attention, rope makers! Do not use your fingers to extract fibers from the vines. Creamscale fibers claw tighter as you pull. You will lose circulation and fingers. Fingerless workers have no value to our operation. Use the tools.
Use the tools. He's definitely trying. No compatible container? I've drained that much blood already? Holy crap. Vampire Master here. Oh, nerd. Other nerd. I don't know. Maybe he likes the blackjack and hookers. Wabu has gained 1 IQ point. They're go testing records for him. That was actually pretty clever. I read that YouTube was backing off on its moderation policies.
Your insistence on testing the products was distasteful, but the captive's attempt to kill me certainly made it more palatable.
Plateable.
Despite his size, a single strand of Crimscale rope was sufficient to completely restrain the subject. The more he struggled, the tighter it became. I can only assume from his howls of agony that the Inkvine lash performed as intended. As a further note, a strand of Crimscale placed around the throat is an effective means of silencing a prisoner. Any attempt at vigorous shouting causes the Crimscale to draw tighter. Be warned, this will almost certainly prove fatal if coupled with the agony of Inkvine blows.
Is that actually something? I'm pretty sure I've dropped the R-bomb at least once. And I've never been demonetized on YouTube. Oh wait, I've never been monetized on YouTube, so it doesn't matter. I should put the safe for work tab or tag on my stream. No cursing. Only wholesome, family-friendly content. Also, where the heck is the thing I want? Is the coded message? It is! Wow. Isn't that lovely? Have I achieved all the things? I have. Let's get out of here. Chat is on the screen. It's true. Fortunately, most of you jerks are reasonable most of the time. Taxing dead should be called the toxic dead, though.
You've arrived at botanical testing station of
You're reasonable all the time. You are lovely, Nikoko. You gotta compensate for databases' filth. Yeah, well, I mean, when your income's tied up into that idea, you gotta be a little more mindful, I guess. Getting unalived, yeah. Makes sense. The Rip Bozo stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 or 3 a.m. for Mr. Wabu. Think he's 5 hours ahead of me? Like learning, yep. Musical theory. Yeah, data basics is already peaked. More sleep won't help him with his cognitive ability. I wonder if that community challenge will actually be completed. I intended to make it, or make it over 300k points, but I decided this time I would back it off just a little bit. Only a little bit. Alright, let's go see if this guy will give me the powers.
You have returned, Offwelder.
I have finished my task. I have found you the book. It only took me like 30 years.
Then we have a deal. I will teach you.
I wanted it for days,
Strange.
but I stream like
It
2 or
felt
3
less
times
like
a
I
day.
was training you, and more like I was simply knocking the dust off skills and muscle memory that were already there. You have returned, Offwelder.
Can you teach me more?
You've already been trained, Offwelder. I have nothing more to show you.
Do you know who can train me?
There are others out there, somewhere. Maybe try Hako, if you can stand the stink of it. Or Araki.
Sick. Alright, we got sword master abilities. We can deflect. My viewers are broke? Well, that's because I keep spending it on stupid push-ups. Broken dumb. Savagery. The way. No, Cargo's a millionaire. Not enough skill points, eh? Might have to think about respecking. Done every 48 hours. Okay. I almost never wear a suit, so why does it matter? But what's the point of having that money if you never use it? The prestige? Okay. Hmm. I think in general this is pretty good. I might want to take manipulate instability again, but we'll see. Gonna focus mostly on Swordmaster for the moment. I want long blade damage, but the rest of the stuff I don't care about. Maybe this is fine for now. I like vehicle repair. The fuel efficiency is kind of whatever. You found your joy, man. That's why I don't really change weapons in games. It's like once I've found something that kind of works for me, I just stick with it. Not necessarily because I like it a lot, but it just takes time to find mastery in something. Okay, let's go and ornithopter off to Haga Basin.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
You can.
Music to my ears. The basin is a pretty... I never miss the... Let's move. Before...
It's because I'm not playing Monster Hunter. So he's spending a lot more time on Rivals. You could be playing games right now.
Still alive? Well done. It's a good look on you. Huzzah to you then on your triumphant return.
Huzzah.
Such a menial job, but every completed task raises your esteem by incremental degrees. You'll build a mountain out of sand grains in no time.
Whatever gets me the 100% return data basics. So for me, any contribution up to 5,000 is matched. So you're never going to get 100% ROI. So I hit that 5 grand and then I stop. You have anything else for me?
I do. Some greedy slavers are accepting bribes from slaves in exchange for freedom. I need a brutal hand to give said slavers a teachable moment. There's something I like about you. A chemical sheen to your skin reminds me of home. I'll dispense with menial tasks and give you something juicy.
I like the sound of that. Let's skip the menial tasks.
Very well.
So what's next?
Let's test your cunning. There is a disgraced Atreides soldier ripe for exploiting. Details in the contract. This is a chance for me to see what kind of information you can extract. What kind of sway you can have over a mark. With only your words.
Sick.
Still alive? Not too bad. We had a bet going.
Maybe I can spare myself some farming. It doesn't look like it though. All right. So what I want to do is find flower sand. We have enough space for a bunch of it. We just got to find it. Oh. This is not a gap closer.
Shields up.
You're just like having the shiny things on you. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Oh well. We get the flower sand, and then I'll head back to the base and drop off all this blood. There's a worm on the way. That's a worm. Probably. Holy crap, that sounds so close. I think this is what I want. It is. Ah! Man, I do not like this. Why is this such a worm-heavy place? Damn it. Do I have the Bene Gesserit speed dash right now? Yeah, I do. Okay, good. Ah! Get out of here. Man. What an obnoxious mechanic. Oh, I guess part of the problem is I have my shield on, so it's making them go nuts too. Yeah, there we go. I'm just summoning worms left and right. You should get summon worms. It's disgusting. Okay. I think I'm good.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my... The basin is a pretty big place. Mirrors, Thopter's always warmed up.
I think I went to the wrong place. Yep. Wrong place.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ear. The basin is a pretty big place. Most folks try to... Let's try to avoid any pot...
All right, got a ton of blood. Got a ton of silica.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
Oh,
approaching.
good. In 1 minute. Well, okay. Guess we're just gonna chill here for a moment. Let's get me money. A unique armor at the end. Okay. Don't really care.
Still alive, are you?
Mm-hmm. Oh. I could, gotta see out my place a bit, I guess. Oh wait, I don't even have a place. Sandstorm's gonna lock me in for a little bit.
You have returned, Offwelder.
Well, as good a time as any to be right back. Good night, Wabu-san. So I didn't realize this, but when sumo wrestlers retire, like chop their top knot off. Weird. Perfect. Totally doable. Yeehaw. That made sense. Ah, perfect. Living the dream. Okay, we've got a bunch of blood. I've actually got more blood than I can process, which is actually an excellent problem to have. Hmm. My game. I can build that, but I cannot build one in front of here. Not as easily as I'd like, maybe. Speaking of which, let's see. $25,000? Holy crap. No steel, though. We'll figure that one out. I guess I need to get more of those stupid crystals. Have to sit tight while the blood thing does his blood stuff. I think the rest of this is fine. Where's my chemical refinery thing? There it is. Perfect. Okay, so if I want to build much larger things, I need steel, which means I need paste, which needs those etheric crystals, which means I need a ton of time spent down in the caves. Okay, there are 0 crystals there. Gross. Guess I better just fly back to the basin. Can I do what I do in Valheim and just build a little floor? Okay, so you can't make partial shelves or something like that. It's kind of lame. So what's the most efficient way to create storage? Hmm. Oh, okay. What does the wall look like? Hmm. Who knows? The blood stuff finished yet? More. Okay, I guess I've got enough volume for whatever I want to do. I don't really need the fuel cells. I've actually got a ton of healing stuff. All right, let's go crystal hunting, I think. Makes the most sense. Oh, I should probably get rid of... How much is 9,000? 27,000? So one load is three bags instead of 4? Okay, I'll just get rid of one of these for now. Oh, I didn't get the do thing. My God. I am engaging in failure here today. Okay. We're good now. Hmm. We'll go back to the trading post. I don't know what's going on there. Good and good. Who's this guy I'm supposed to interrogate?
Ah, finally a respectable client. You'd not believe the ragged dogs we get in here. Although you would benefit from a cleaning. Now, you're here for some training, are you?
Do you know anything about the Fremen?
I know what is said of the matter. There were once Fremen, and now there are none. After what the Sardaukar did, no one expects to see Fremen anymore. I heard they burned out every known siege. But what is said, and what is true, are two different things, I think.
You think they're still out there?
I did not say that. Don't put words in my mouth or you'll find my fist in yours. The Sardaukar are well known for being thorough in matters of killing. What I think is that the Fremen are fierce warriors, and they know the desert best. Survival's in their blood. What is your interest?
I'm looking for the Fremen.
I cannot help you there. You may find some town fremen in Harko, but they were domesticated long ago. They bear little resemblance to their desert kin. You can seek them out, but they're as talkative as stones.
Harko?
Harko village. It's a larger settlement near here. When Carthage was obliterated, the Harkonnen shifted operations there while Neo-Carthage is being built. Can be an entertaining place, should you enjoy death.
I'd like to talk about something else.
What now?
I have some delicate questions to ask.
I can already tell I'm going to regret this. What questions?
You were kicked out of the Atreides military for cowardice, right?
That's more of a statement with a question mark at the end, and you can march into the desert and shove sand up your ass. We're done here.
Apologies. I'm looking for soldiers who are wrongfully accused.
Wrongfully? All right. You've got another 30 seconds of my interest. You want names, I take it. To what end?
I'm looking to gather evidence to clear those names.
Don't know if I buy that, but let's take a chance. I guess you know my story. You want other names. There's Syl Gorman, Ellen Tipley, Lucia Velasquez, and John Priestley. None of them deserved it. The War of Assassins got everything twisted. Also Anton Tolliver. Though he was cleared and landed an intelligence officer gig. A promotion to some, but for poor Anton, that's like purgatory.
Thank you for the intel.
Wait, was it Anton who sent you?
No.
Yeah, I am regretting this. Well, I said what I said for whatever good it'll do. That's what I know. I think we're done here.
Wait, isn't Anton... Okay, I made the
Still
mistake.
hanging around, are you?
Anton was the Atreides guys, yeah. Whatever, yo. I'm headed that direction anyway.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Atreides and their war levies. Alright, suit yourself. Music to... The basin is a pretty big... I never miss... Let's move.
Back to the anvil.
Still alive? Well done. Oh, this delights me greatly. Someone who is adept at both combat and persuasion is ready for greater things.
I'm ready to take my place in the organization to the next level.
Yes, I see opportunity in you. However, others in my house think you're too chummy with Anton Tolliver. Understand, I trust you, but they do not.
Ridiculous. I'm using that injured idealist. Seems I fooled everyone.
I desire for our fortunes to rise together. There is a solution to our dilemma. You must blackmail poor, simple Anton. Easy pickings.
All right.
Excellent. Now, let's make Anton squirm.
How should I go about that?
Anton's honor is an exposed nerve. Help me forge a document proving his cowardice. I spared no expense getting hold of an official Atreides seal. I also had a local pickpocket filch his military ID. I hired the best forger around. The document is impeccable. However, my grand plans hit a snag.
A snag?
The Kirab hired to deliver the document bumped up the price. Vermin. Get the document. Show them the folly of renegotiation.
I'll do it.
Here is the contract. Bring me back some fabricated evidence. The juicier, the better. I could use an entertaining read.
Okay. So Prana Bindu strikes better than... $10 seconds for 50% less damage output. Give it a go. Okay, so where we want to go is up in here, but we gotta kind of head up this way first. Straight across the drum sand like an idiot. I'm the zoomiest. Let's see what Bowblade is left here. Still suit. Lots of fuel cells and random crap. All the ray amplifiers. I want the crystal. But we're gonna need a lot more of it. There is no water, basically. So I'll deposit all this extra blood, because why the heck not? Definitely got a bunch of fresh stuff as we're out and about. Alright, so I need to get down in this pit. So I guess it makes the most sense to head over here. Was so fast. Gotta be kind of careful though. What we're looking for is a bunch of crystals. I might have gone one level too deep. No, never mind. Pink crystals. Annoying. Perfect. How am I supposed to mine that? I guess super carefully. Perfect. Ah! Okay. Well, I guess we're not gonna get that one. Play a ring around the rosy. More delicious blood. That worked. Overpowered. Oh, Greg. Who shot me? Guess it doesn't have unlimited range. Whatever. Pretty rude. I don't think the ray amplifiers are useful anymore, but whatever. We'll see. Nice. All the crystals. Time of my life. Getting theorite crystals for your steel requirements. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not the worst thing. I moved about 3,000 granite into the place and 24,000 blood. Hopefully that'll work for a little bit. Yep. It was not ideal for sure. Only 239 right? That sucks. I can imagine, yeah. I think I might drop all my plant fiber. It's weird. I've gone from I wish I had more of this to I don't care anymore. Yeah, I'd rather have crystal room. My character looks stupid? Yeah, he looks like a gimp. Like some deviant sex worker. Exactly, yeah. Gimp Awakening. I think that's pretty accurate. Yeah. Man, your microphone blows. You get so quiet sometimes. Yeah. I'm driving back. Oh, you got much louder for some reason. It's fine. Thank you. My geriatric ears can now pick you up. What the heck is that? Some like dudes hanging out of this pit.
That's close enough. State your business.
Yeah.
One can't be too careful out here.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Theodoric Ein. I gladly serve the Landsrad envoys of House Thorvald. Arrakis is a dangerous place, but my ambitions eclipse my fear. Like many
You're
in
a
my
professional
family, I
Texan.
graduated with distinction from the War Academy on Apia. I've applied my strategic mind to matters outside the battlefield.
What brought a Psionic military tradition to the Landsrad?
I felt this is where I can best honor my family and house. The tools I developed in the War Academy serve me well in the halls of the Landsrad.
What are you doing way out on the Haga Rift?
My house wishes to survey the mining galleries here.
You do know these mines are currently hotly contested combat zones, yes?
Then I must thank Providence for my thorough and extensive military training.
Tell me more about House Thorvald.
All you need to know is, in the house words, the hammer of wealth. House Thorvald is synonymous with the precious alloys we smelt and refine. The alloys we produce are vital to the production of many spacecraft. Apia is a planet of rolling hills and extensive mountains.
Trying to get into tournament play, make a bunch of money.
Our most remarkable feature is Highforge.
What is Highforge?
Our orbital refinery, designed to process materials mined from the Empyrean asteroid belt. Built over the centuries, it has become so large as to be considered our unofficial moon.
Duh. Your mom's an unofficial moon. I think the only value is if you can't recognize the minerals for what they are. That's all I got. Like, I don't understand the point of the hand scanner either. Which begs the question why I'm carrying one around, but anyway. So the way you get out of the pit is you literally just drive in one direction. That's it. Yeah. There's no mid directions though. Well, you have more heat resistance, so yeah. I'm wearing light armor right now. Seems to do the job. In reality, though, I don't think my armor is important. Could get a better still suit and probably make my life a little better because I don't really take damage, and when I do, it's angry. The other bonus is the light scouting stuff has reduced stamina consumption when you dash. The light armor gives you a stamina reduction cost on the dash, so if you dash a lot, it can be a thing. Wait, why am I struggling to get out of here? Oops. Perfect. Yeah, it was on for a little bit. Don't really know what he did. Friggin' nerds talking about Dune. Perfect. Oh, I will ransack it when I get back, I guess. Just for funsies. If I can actually find my way out of here. I somehow managed to get lost within the... Does he have a slaver still suit or anything like that? Wait, he stopped fueling his shields? That's for making spice food.
Shield on.
You wish.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Gonna just steal everything for granite.
Sector weather alert.
Yeah.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
What an animal. Gotta get to shelter.
Back again.
No.
No.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Are you being a cheater? Hmm. Were you running around at the time? Were you going quickly? Weird. I guess you're not the only one. Supposedly, yeah. Maybe they're all scumbag cheaters. We should make a Mark III bike. Well, something for later. Let's see. Sandstorm's finally over. Soon, Coco. I want to be surprised. Did you power down this existing base? Wait, never mind. There wasn't a shield on it, was there? Yeah, I guess he gets 7 more days. All right. Oh boy. Yeah, I drove right by it. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah. Interesting. Oh, he's got one of those Muad'Dib things. Is that the ultimate, pack or whatever that includes that cosmetic. Yeah. I think this is for that kind of nonsense. So whoever it was paid a bunch of money, I guess. Just effed off. Can't take more crystal at the very least. I mind a bunch. I don't know. Prescription for your glasses? I was trying to get flower sand or whatever so I could make more of those plastic blocks. And I kept heading out and a worm kept showing up. It's like, what the hell is going on? Like, just constantly poking in and out. Turns out I forgot to turn off my shield. It's a massive difference.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ear. The basin is a pretty big. Let's try to avoid any pot.
Yeah, one of my pilfered vehicles disappeared from my list, so I think maybe it just rotted. I don't know. It was exposed to the outside. And that Coriolis storm did whatever. Still don't really know what it's about. It claimed that the map was reset because of it. Which I don't know if that's like clearing out old bases or what. Sick. Mm-hmm. All that crystal I mined, it can only make 92 paste. enough water for a whole bunch of stuff. I think that's it for me for now. All right, have a good night, everybody. We'll do leg day tomorrow and then see what happens. Take care of yourselves. See you around. The number of times I've been asked in grocery stores to